Okay guys, I have my bucket of roses, and as you can see I left some of the dying ones, and I left a lot of the roses that are just starting out. That way, I can have more roses if I need to. But that's what I just did with these. Now, next, I don't know if you can see all the yellow, but all that yellow over there is goldenrod, and I am going to go over and I am going to pick me some goldenrod, and so I will be back. We got the roses harvested. I got some goldenrod harvested, and now I want to try and harvest some chicory root, but I'm going to need my shovel for that, so I will pause this, and I'm going to have to go in and get my shovel and see what happens. I've never done the chicory root before, and it literally looks like it could start raining at any point in time, so I really need to get this stuff done. The next thing that I will be doing is, after some chicory root, is comfrey leaves. I want to get them drying so I can start getting a salve made out of that. I hope this rain holds off just for a little while. So anyway guys, I will be back. I've got to go get my shovel so I can get this started before I start getting wet. Okay guys, so I am back. I've got a lot of stuff going on that I did today, and some of it you guys seen. Here's the rose petals from the roses that I picked. This is what I have got started. I don't know if you can see that, but I have got a wide mouth canning ring lid in the bottom, and I'm using my smaller Pyrex bowl. But I have been taking the roses, and what I'm doing with these is I'm going to make a rose water, because last time with all the roses I made a rose oil, which of course I didn't videotape, but anyway, it's made. It's sitting downstairs waiting for me to figure out what to do with it. But it doesn't say to do this, but I do tear the roses up a little bit as I am putting them around inside here. You kind of want to make sure that you are not covering up the wide mouth lid, because that's what the Pyrex bowl is going to be sitting on. But yeah, as you can see, we've got stuff everywhere. Jeff has cayenne peppers with ghost peppers drying. I've got some eggshells drying here. Jeff is cutting up chicory root right now to roast. I have got comfrey here that I washed, and so we will be drying it. I have got goldenrod in the sink that I told you guys earlier that I was going to be picking. I've got basil in the sink that I have got to dry. Here's the loofah that Jason at Il Canero gave me. I'm letting it dry. I picked some rosemary shoots and some of my lavender shoots today, so I can start getting them propagated for next year. And I've got a ginger root that I've had in the refrigerator, because when I started my diet, I came across this drink online that said something about it help you lose weight, mixing lemons with ginger and cinnamon, and that it would help you lose weight. Well, the other ingredient was cayenne. And if it would have been just the lemon juice and the ginger and cinnamon, I could have drank that. I could have stomached that. But adding the cayenne just, oh my, I couldn't stomach it. I couldn't drink it. I ended up pouring it out. So anyway, I have a ginger root left over from that, and I didn't know what to do with it. So, with the way everything is in the world and us wanting to become more self-sustainable as possible, I decided that I would try and propagate the ginger root, because then I could plant it and I could have my own ginger whenever I wanted it, you know, make my own ginger powder whenever I need it for, you know, different recipes, especially around the holidays, you know, ginger cookies and molasses cookies, I think, has ginger in it. And so, yeah, it's just rose petals everywhere. There we go. Okay, now I put the bowl. I don't know what you guys can see because I don't have it facing me. So now I put the bowl in the center on the... Okay, yeah, you guys can see that. Okay, now I put the bowl in the center on top of the wide mouth ring, because I mean, I probably could have gotten away with using a regular mouth, but I felt like the bowl was going to come off if I did that, so I just kind of chose not to. Okay, and so now to make rose water, I will need to get some water and put it in here without getting it in the center, of course. And unfortunately, the bad thing is the roses are going to float. And so you're not really going to know how much water you're putting in here. Mommy. So. Okay, you want to try to put enough water in here to sort of cover the roses. It will be hard because, as I said, the roses will float. Okay, when you first pick the roses, you want to take them off their the green stems, and you'll want to rinse the petals because there's going to be bugs and itty bitty spiders and whatever else in there. So you want to make sure you rinse the petals off really good. Yeah. I actually soaked them in a pot type thing that I've got, and then I put them in my big colander, and I rinsed them really good with cold water. And this is a lot of rose petals. And so I honestly may end up having to empty this bowl at some point in time. Hi, baby. I'm not sure how well that's going to work, though, considering. Okay. Yeah, see the rose petals are floating a little bit, but I do have enough water in here to cover them. Push them back down into the water a little bit. Now, what you will do next is you will get the lid that goes to this pan and you will turn it upside down. However, the lid that goes to this pan does have a hole in it to let steam out, so I'm going to have to cover that hole. But the steam will gather on the lid, and the steam will have the oils and everything in it, and it will drop down into the bowl. And so it'll have the rose oils and the rose scent and cream and drop down into the bowl off of the upside down lid. So that's what I'm going to be working on. I'm going to turn you guys around. I'm going to show you all of this stuff first. See? Here's the comfrey, the ginger root, the lavender, and the rosemary, loofah, basil, and goldenrod. Then you got my darling husband over here just chopping away to his itty bitty heart's content. That's so weird. But this is the chicory root that he's been chopping and that we're going to be roasting for purpose. Okay, now you want to just get this heated up to where it starts producing steam, and then running down the lid and running down the handle into the bowl. But that is what I am working on right now. I can kind of actually see some condensation starting to form a little bit on the lid already. And as you guys can see, Jeffrey is chopping up the chicory root. We're going to put that in the oven. He's got the oven. Oh, no, he doesn't have the oven on yet. And then, oh, the other thing I did today was pick basil seeds, and so I've got to get those ready to where they will be ready for seeding for next year. And I've got some lime zest out and some lime juice because we have some pears sitting over there in a box, and I'll probably go pick some more tomorrow so I can make some more of my pear lime jam, because I think I've got one jar left downstairs, maybe, and Cooley is wanting some more. And so, yeah, as I said, we are busy. Kitchen is just full of everything right now, and I'm not even done. There's more stuff outside, more seeds I've got to collect. Lettuce seeds, radish seeds, beans, tomatoes. I got to get the Cherokee purple, get one in that's kind of ripe so I can rotten it and get the seeds out of it. But that's what we've got going on. So if I need to, I will attach more to this video.